Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Jacob. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how I was able to build 5 different sources of income and quit my corporate job. If you could smash the like button, that would be much appreciated. It gets this content out to more people. The very first income stream, and this is really the thing that got me going online back in 2017, is affiliate marketing. Okay, now affiliate marketing can get a bad rap. There's some parts of the market that aren't great, but it doesn't need to be that way. Okay, there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it, as with everything. And if you go about it the right way, do the right strategies and promote the right products, it is an amazing vehicle to make money online. Okay, so how things started for me were I dabbled in the online space for quite a while, but I used to work in corporate and it was always just too busy. So I could never really sink my teeth into it and give it the commitment and the time that it needed in order to be successful. Because despite what some people might tell you, it isn't easy. Affiliate marketing is a simple business model. You get a link from somebody else to promote their products. You send traffic to it, you send people to it, and if someone buys, you make a cut. Depending on what that is, it could be anywhere from a couple of percent up to 60%, okay? Now, it's a simple model, but it's not easy. It takes learning, right? It takes time to get it to all come together and for you to really figure out how the game works. As with anything worth doing, most people won't stick with it long enough. That's why most people don't succeed, okay? But it is such a powerful model because if you team up with the right companies who have high quality products and you learn the right strategies to put those products in front of people, you really just have to focus on one part of the puzzle, right? And it's connecting those two things. Okay, and so think about it this way, right? Like if you were to go out there and start an e-com business, you've got to try and source the products. You've got to make sure that they're good quality. Then you've got to actually come up with the ads. You've got to build the page. You've got to make sure that the website's fully optimized. Then the order's got to be fulfilled and it's got to be shipped out. You've got to deal with refunds and returns, which is why I recommend focusing on affiliate marketing of digital products. Okay, that means your commissions are going to be higher. It means that there's no mucking around with getting stuff shipped and stuff breaking and shipping times and dealing with suppliers and all that kind of stuff. So I recommend focusing on affiliate marketing of digital products, right? And all of that is done for you in affiliate marketing. The company does all of that for you. They create the products, they deliver the products, they deal with the customer service and the support, they deliver the services if there's parts of that integrated, they provide you with the sales and the marketing material, they provide you with support as an affiliate in order to sell more stuff because you're mutually aligned in terms of what you need to do and what you want to do. You're both looking for the same outcome. And that means that you've got all these parts of a business that are moving, but with affiliate marketing, you can simplify it right down to, okay, well, I've got this link that, if I've done my research well, promotes a good, high quality product that solves a problem for people. Now, my job is to match that up to people. I've got to find people who've got that problem. I've got to find people who want that thing. That is your entire job, okay? Now, within that bucket of pieces of an online business, there is a lot of ways that you can go about doing it. Okay, you can go and do it on YouTube. You can do it on Facebook. You can do email marketing. You can, run Google ads. You can do Instagram. You can do TikTok, right? All of those different strategies are great, but all they're doing at a fundamental level is connecting people with your affiliate product. Okay, so I'm not going to do a deep dive into this video on all of the different ways to do affiliate marketing. I've got other videos on my channel about that. You can check out the Super Affiliate Accelerator if you want some training on how to do that with me and my team. These awards you can see behind me are from the affiliate marketing piece of my journey, and that's why I wanted to start here, because in 2017, when I was at a bit of a crossroads in my career and I'm like, do I want to keep doing this corporate thing or do I want to try and do something else? Affiliate marketing was that kind of light bulb that went off for me. I was very busy with work. I didn't have time to go and create my own products and build out all the funnels myself and build out all the websites or deal with suppliers and all that kind of shit. it made sense. So if you're a very, very busy person who's got a lot of other things going on, you've got family, social commitments, a job, other businesses, whatever it may be, affiliate marketing is a great thing to do that can fit around those other things. And if you learn off the right people and you learn the right skills, it can be a really, really great catalyst for future things, and that's the future income sources that we're going to talk about in this video, the next income sources that we're going to talk about in this video. If you learn how to do affiliate marketing the right way, it can really help catapult your business into a new phase, okay? And by that, I mean learning digital marketing the right way, learning how to drive traffic the right way, learning how to create content, how to sell, all of those kind of things. Learning those actual skill sets paired with other people's high quality products is, in my opinion, the best place to start online. Okay, so if you're completely new and you're trying to figure out what's the best place for me to begin, I would encourage you to check out affiliate marketing. It's definitely not going to be for everybody, but for a lot of people, I think it simplifies the online business model down, and you can focus on a few parts of the puzzle and getting those working, and then over time you can take on more responsibility and start doing more of your own thing. Or you can just keep doing affiliate marketing, right? I know a lot of people that make very good money just doing that, okay? But that's the first one. That's how things really kicked off for me. So that's naturally going to be my recommendation to you if you're looking to go down this path of making money online and potentially using it to quit your job, if that's what you ultimately want to do. When I got started, that wasn't even necessarily my goal. I was at a bit of a crossroads, but I didn't even know if it was really possible, right? Like, when you know it's maybe, but you haven't really seen enough proof for yourself, and you're like, is this really possible? You're not really going to scratch that itch fully until you do it and you see the results for yourself. You can see other people doing it, and I can tell you it works and all that kind of stuff, but until you implement and do it yourself, you're not really going to, strongly believe it in here. So the only way to do it is to start learning and to start doing. Okay, at the same time, learn and do, learn and do, learn and do. Whenever you learn something, implement it. Get the feedback and then keep doing that over and over and over again, and that's going to build up momentum. Okay, you might have to sacrifice time that you spend doing other things, but trust me, it is so worth it. Okay, that's number one, and that's where I would recommend that you start. Okay, beyond that, number two is courses. Okay, so this is a digital product. This is where I take the knowledge that I've got, the experiences that I've got, the expertise that I've got from everything that I've done in my life so far, from both my corporate career and my online career, and I use that to create digital assets. These are things that have a sales page. These are things that have a sales letter. These are things that have sales materials that can sell when I'm not around. Right? Like, I'm not always at my desk in my office. I'm in here quite a bit, but I'm not always here. And my courses can sell through, the magic of the internet when I'm not there. They can also be delivered when I'm not there, as opposed to some of the other models and income streams that we're about to talk about, okay? These are fully automated. Someone finds the sales page, they read it, it makes them go, yep, that's the thing I want. They go to the order form, type in their details, then they get access to the thing that they've just purchased. They can watch the videos, they can go through it at their own speed. It is completely hands-off. Ridiculously powerful model, okay? I rolled out a new course in January, which is called the Fast Cash Rolodex. The links are in the description if you want to check it out. It's for people who are already in motion with their online business, and basically what I did is I took all the different monetization strategies that I've used, particularly over on Facebook, over the last couple of years, and condensed it down into a Rolodex that people can access quickly and implement quickly to generate cash from their audiences. So what I did with that is I had the idea. It had actually been on my to-do list for a little while, but the idea was there. I blocked out a week in my calendar. I locked the door in the office here where I am right now, and I created the entire course, all of the resources that go with it, all of the sales material, and I rolled it out, right? And in the first month, we did over 20K with it. And then that's now something that sells every week without me needing to touch it. So in a week, you can build an asset. In a week, you can build a piece of, almost digital real estate that sits there and people can buy when you're not around and can be delivered when you're not around with very, very high margins, and it becomes very hands-off. Now, you've still got to do the work to write the content and do those other things to send people to it. But from that point on, everything that happens afterwards is already built, and the systems are in place for it to be delivered when you're not there. Okay. Now, I want to quick call back to when I was talking about affiliate marketing, and I said if you learn the right strategies, it can be a really, really great segue into these future income streams. Courses is one of those. We've had a lot of successful students that we've taken through our affiliate marketing program, and they've gone on to create their own programs. The reason that they're able to do that very successfully, not all affiliates are able to successfully make the transition from affiliate marketing to their own courses. And usually, from my experience, it's because they haven't learnt the right things as an affiliate. Maybe they've taken some shortcuts, right? Maybe they've just been trying to get those quick wins and haven't been really learning the fundamentals of marketing and sales. That's what we teach our students in the affiliate marketing space. That serves them really well when they're doing that. But then when the time comes, if they ultimately want to go and create their own stuff, they crush it because they know how to sell. They know how to market, right? So it creates this nice segue from one into another. Now, you can start with courses. If you don't like the idea of selling other people's stuff, and maybe you've got a little bit more time and you've got an idea that's ready to go, or there's a niche that you want to get into, or there's a certain area of the market that you want to target, but there's no affiliate products for it, which you can just find on Google, by the way. You can start with courses, 100%. You don't have to go via the affiliate marketing path. It's just a nice way to simplify it because you can focus on the front end, right? As I was saying before. So you can take either path, but it's an awesome income stream that if you've got the discipline to kind of go off the grid for a week or two and build something out, you can have this asset that sells over and over and over again, right? Now, one other thing that I want to mention here with courses, I just spoke about one we rolled out in January where I kind of, locked myself in my office for a week. You can actually do it the other way as well. You can sell it and then build it. You can completely pre-sell a course. Back at the end of 2019, we rolled out the Super Affiliate Accelerator program that I mentioned before. We pre-sold that. So we had the idea, we knew what we were going to cover, we knew the curriculum, we knew the structure, and then we started selling it to people. We actually sold that one because it was a bit of a higher ticket. We sold it through Facebook Messenger to people in the audience, and jumped on the phone with some folks as well. But we sold that with just a framework, an idea, a checkout page, and then a Facebook group got opened up as we rolled out, and we put 40 people into that at $1,000 a head before anything was built. So there's the two ways you can go about rolling out a course. You can either create it and then sell it, and if you've got a bit of experience, you might want to do that, or you can pre-sell it and then create it. The pre-sale method's really good if you're like a perfectionist who, you're never actually going to roll things out because you need everything to be absolutely perfect. Pre-selling can be a really, really great way to go about it because you have to. Once you've sold it, you've got to deliver to people. So that's something to consider. Right now, I want to pause here for a second and say, if you're early on, don't go and try and do all of these. Start with one, and then slowly add them over time. Some of them can kind of be molded together, and we can talk about that, but you don't want to try and take on too many things. One of the big reasons I see people struggle online is they're trying to do too many different things. They're probably trying to sell too many different things, using too many different methods on too many different platforms. And your energy and attention is just split, and you can't really get that much traction doing any one thing. As you grow, as you get more experience, as you expand, as you build out a team, as you've got more cash flow, all those kind of things, you can add complexity. But simplicity is your friend when you are starting out. Okay, so that's the second one, is courses. Digital assets. If you're curious, I've got another video where I talk about all the tech that we use to do that. But we use ClickFunnels for our sales funnels. We use Kajabi to host our content. Sometimes we collect payments through Stripe. Sometimes we use software called PayFunnels. But I've got another video where it breaks down all the tech and the software that we use to run that side of the business. If you're interested in checking that one out. Okay, that brings us to number 3, and this plays hand in hand with the courses a bit, but it's more hands-on from a business perspective, okay? And that's group coaching. So, for example, we have 2 group coaching offers currently. We've got the Super Affiliate Accelerator is a group coaching offer in one of its forms. We also sell it as a course, but and this is how you can start to stack these models on top of each other, where we do group coaching over Facebook Live once a week, me and my team. We also have another group coaching offer that we've rolled out recently that's more focused on smaller groups, and the calls are done over Zoom, and there's multiple calls a week with me and my team. So you can play around with the structure a bit, but it's a one-to-many coaching structure, and then typically it's complemented with courses and pre-recorded content. So people can kind of go through the content, and then they can use the group coaching to supplement that. If they've got questions, if they want stuff to be reviewed, if they're trying to really figure out their direction, that's the group coaching model, and it works really, really well for both parties. It's more cost effective for the customer than one-to-one, which we're going to talk about in a second. And for the business, right, like for our business, it gives us more leverage. Because if I'm doing one-to-one consulting, which I'm going to talk about in a second, which I do, I can only work with that one person at a time. So you don't have any leverage in that. Whereas with group coaching, you can put more people into it. Depending on the price point is going to dictate how many people, but it allows you to put more volume while still using the coaching model. Okay, so a nice natural progression from either affiliate marketing or from courses or from both is looking at, okay, well, I've got this asset here in a course, or I've got these affiliate products. How can I either charge more or make more money by adding a group coaching element on top of this? So then you're bringing your time and you're bringing your expertise in more of a live format and pairing it with those courses and with those affiliate products. Okay, so it's another model. You can build out another income stream using a lot of what you've already got, but just adding a little bit more time and a little bit more attention for the people who are purchasing from you. Okay, really great model. Love it. Works really well for both parties. Okay. On the vein of coaching, that brings us to number 4, which is one-to-one consulting. Okay, now I don't do a lot of this because things are already really busy, and as I said, it just doesn't have the leverage. But for the people that are willing to pay the rates, which at today are about $1,000 an hour, I do it. But it has to be expensive. Because I've got so many different things going on already, it has to be expensive for it to be worth the time, because otherwise I could deploy that time elsewhere. I could deploy that time into creating more content. I could deploy that time into selling more of my programs that do have leverage. So if you are wanting to get into the one-to-one coaching or consulting space, please do not undersell yourself. Please do not undercharge, because you are going to fill up your calendar and you're going to hate it. You're not going to be able to do anything else, because you've got to remember, you've got to service those people and you've got to keep running your business. If you fill up your calendar with one-to-one calls all day, every day, you're going to be exhausted, right? You're going to take on too many clients. If you're not charging enough, you're going to be underpaid and your income is going to cap out, right? Which is why you have to charge a lot. Some people aren't going to like it, and some people are going to say, how can you possibly charge that much? When you've got a lot of experience and you've got a lot of results and you've got a lot of testimonials, you set the price, right? And this is why having these other income streams with one-to-one is really nice, because you don't need to consult to any one client. You don't need to live off your consulting. If there's someone who fits and there's someone who really wants it, you can say, this is the price. They can decide if they want to do it or not. Okay? There's nothing wrong with just doing one-to-one, but I'll reiterate, do not undercharge. Otherwise it can become basically like babysitting really, really quickly. Okay? You need very clear rules, very clear prices, very clear boundaries, and it's a beautiful model. Done incorrectly can become very, 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 very painful. Okay, so again, this is one that can sit alongside affiliate marketing, courses, group coaching, like it does for me, but just make sure that you do it in the right way. Higher prices, fewer clients, rather than more clients with lower prices. That's the only way to do this and to make it work. And I'll reiterate what I said before. Set very, very clear boundaries. This is how you can contact me. This is when the calls are going to be. This is how long they're going to go for. Everything that you need to articulate it in advance. And make sure there's very, very clear rules and boundaries around how you work and around how your consulting programs run. So that's the fourth one, okay? And then the fifth one is very broad, but essentially what happens is those first four things that I've explained to you, that's the operating business. The affiliate marketing, the courses, the coaching, the consulting, that's the products and services that we sell. Then we take the profits from that, and then they go into investing into different vehicles. Now, obviously, investing is very broad, and you can take that in whatever direction that you want. When you're just starting out, those first four are going to be where you should be spending most of your time and attention. And then once things are really moving, and you've stopped reinvesting in your business, well, not stopped, but you've got excess after you've reinvested in your business. So, for the first few years, I just basically pumped a ton of money back into the business, into my education, into ads, into learning, into mentors, into coaching, into courses, just to upskill. And now that's really, really turning. We're starting to branch out into other things and investing into different things as well. So that becomes another income source as well as like a capital growth strategy longer term. But the business can now fuel that. Those four other income streams can fuel that. So that's ultimately where you're probably going to want to get to. But those five things together are really what's happened over the last few years. And like I said, this all kind of kicked off in 2017 when I really had that light bulb moment about affiliate marketing. I got hit with an ad from the guys over at ClickFunnels. I was like, shit, that makes sense. That's simple. I just focus on sending people to a link and then they handle the back end. And that's not that long ago, right? It's just over 4 years ago. And things have evolved pretty quickly. A lot's happened, but when you look back, it's happened pretty quickly. You need to be nimble in this game and you need to keep growing and evolving. But if you understand the different opportunities that are out there and you understand how to stack them on top of each other, like I've just spoken about, it becomes a hell of a lot of fun, and really the sky's the limit in terms of what is possible. Okay. With those, various things, I was able to leave my job in September 2018, and I've been doing this full time ever since, leveraging those different models, those different income streams to grow the business and everything around it. Okay, hopefully you got something out of that one. Go and use the ones that fit for you, and then look for opportunities where you can stack the other ones on top of each other. Right, you can head over to jacobcaris.com if you want to look at a couple of the offerings and stuff that we've got available, and we might be able to help you out, or we might be able to work together if it's the right fit. Okay, I'll talk to you all soon. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Cheers.